be honest, it's been a while since I filmed one of these. I was really just uploading all of the reviews I had done before, which was probably 3 months ago, because I filmed them all on the one disc. Anyway, today I would like to be reviewing a film called The General. Now this is a silent picture, which is good because I haven't reviewed a silent picture in a long time. And it is by and starring Buster Keaton, who is pretty much the only comedian that is equal to Charlie Chaplin. Whichever you prefer is sort of like up to you. I like them both. So, yeah. Okay, The General is from 1926. And the version I have is probably the version you should watch because it has the best score, in my opinion. It's by Joe Hisaishi. Sorry if I can't pronounce that correctly, I'm not Japanese. But, he did the score for Spirited Away and I think several other Miyazaki films. You know, the Japanese animes? Yeah. Yeah, and it's the best score I've heard so far. Okay, The General is a Civil War movie. And the late great Orson Welles once said it was possibly the Civil War movie. Which is strange because it's a comedy. Anyway, it's set in the South Side of America. And Buster Keaton plays a character called Johnny Gray, who is a railway engineer. And he has a girlfriend called Annabelle Lee. Anyway, he decides to go and enlist for the Civil War, but when he tries to do that, they decide that he's probably more used to the South as a civil engineer. And because he's very upset by this and sort of just, you know, completely taken aback, he can't explain to Annabelle why he hasn't enlisted, and so she says, I'm not going to see you again unless you're in uniform. So this upsets him very much. But when the train that she is riding on gets stolen with her in it, he then has to embark on this journey to get the train back and save her. Yeah, there are some beautifully emotional moments in this film. Just really, really sort of surreal and— Shut up! Shut up! So that's my dog. She's not gonna shut up for a while. Shut up! Okay, as I was saying, beautifully emotional moments, really sort of surreal and very, I don't know, but they just, you'd think they would be out of place in a comedy film, but for some reason they work. This film was Buster Keaton's personal favourite out of all the ones he made, and it was one of his highest grossing pictures, along with 2 other films called The Navigator and Our Hospitality, which are also very good films. The General is also my favourite. Interesting little story about this one. As you may or may not know, Buster Keaton usually performed a lot of dangerous and quite possibly death-defying stunts in his films, and in this one, the cameraman had orders to keep rolling until he yelled cut or was killed. That's crazy, you know? Of course, now we've got stunt doubles and CGI and everything, but they didn't have that back then, and some of the things you see you will not believe. And it's just really, really fantastic to be able to see something that is so good without all the use of, you know, computers and that whole spectacle thing, you know. Yeah, so if you appreciate film, I highly recommend seeing this film. It's one of the best, and it's a must-see.